You ready to go to town? Looks like it. Bugger, just run over the rake. Who put that there? Probably me. Yeah. No, come out here, Rube. Rube, come out here. Rube. Out. Good girl. Come on, quick. You can jump out. Come on. Come on. Right, here we go. We've got the two planted boxes, garden beds, whatever you want to call them. Fill those up and put potatoes in one. Alright, here we are filling up one of the beds now. This compost we got today is garden mix from one of the local I'll give them a plug, Nichols. Hopefully good enough, like they've got a big bed, it'll be that big, but we'll just keep going and see how we go. I'll give you a look at the end. We got a lot of rabbits down here, and our own cat and our own dog like to get on the garden and eat stuff that was planted. So hopefully this will keep them out. This compost is a wee bit hot too, so you see a bit of steam in it coming from it. So I won't put anything in it for a couple of days, let it cool down. Otherwise you can burn alright for spuds and vegetables in it with a good root system, will end up just burning them. So number one bed is just about full. I'm just going to give it a bit of rake over. See where we're at. It'll probably settle a bit anyway the next few days. So it looks like one garden bed takes about one scoop of the garden mix, which is about 1/3 of a metre. One bucket. And if you're watching this from America or Canada, I've got no idea how much of this. That's looking pretty good. Yep, one bed done. Number two, I'll do that next weekend. Alright, out of here. That's what I meant to show you guys as well. I've got some beehives on the property. I keep bees as well. I've got about 10 hives altogether, which is enough to keep us going, and we sell a bit to the local shop. And the idea, I haven't got a bee suit on, so stung. One here. It's cooling down a bit now. We had quite a warm day, but we're just in spring now, so it'll be quite warm sometimes during the day, but then you can get showers and what have you. You can see they're pretty calm. I haven't got a bee suit on. Plenty of action going on. It's only probably about 14, 15 degrees, and they're just starting to build up. No honey boxes on yet. First box, second box, and a brood, and the third one's food. Keep them going. Also in the garden we've got apples. Look at that. Here's some blossom there. The bees have been in there having a feed. See how they're all, the leaves are all split, all broken. And Ruby, the bull terrier, once the apples are red, she jumps up and picks them off and eats them. So we don't get a lot of apples for ourselves because Ruby gets out there and eats them before we get there. And raspberries, we got good growth this spring. Gonna get a good lot again. Ruby gets into them, but what I'm going to have to do is I'll put some netting up this time and stop them getting on them. Yeah, and the old birds and that have a bit of a feed off them as well. Jeez, we've got to get in here and weed. Look at that. Bloody shocking. Next job. Lots going on here, isn't there? Kiss him. Too much going on. Righty, as you can see, we've got one bed that's full with the compost for the new potatoes to come in, to be put in. What we've chosen for early potatoes is as you can see, we've done one raised garden bed there, and we're going to put some new potatoes in. This variety is Halo, and they take about 80 to 90 days to mature. I haven't grown these before, but thought I'd give them a try. Good for boiling and chips and all that sort of stuff. So we'll put these in and I'll show you how I do it. So what I do with the raised beds, I put the potatoes about 25 centimetres apart. One there, another one there. I'll go a little bit deeper. Another one there. Looks like I only get 6 on here, but it's okay. I can give them plenty of room to spread out. I might get a little bit deeper. Because you've got to remember too, as they start to grow, you've got to mount them up, so you don't want them sitting too high on the surface. And I use some pine needles. You'll be asking what do you use those for? Well, we get, especially in New Zealand, we get a worm called wireworm, and they love potatoes, so they reckon if you put pine needles in, the wireworm doesn't like the texture, trying to crawl over there, and stops the. What the wireworm does is actually gets in the potato and gnaws a big hole in it, and then you can't react. So. And you put the potatoes in with the sprouts facing up. Through there. I've also got some other potatoes there as well called Purple Passion. They're a nice purple potato, but we'll put those into something else a bit later. There you go, and to finish it off, I just put a wee bit of potato fertiliser around. You don't want to put the fertiliser on the potato because that can burn them. Just around there. Once they sprouts come up and they get a decent size, then you can give them a side dressing of potato fertiliser, keep them going. But the compost is really good, so there'll be heaps of nutrients in that to give them off to a good start. That's it. So all I have to do now is just put compost over the top. They should be popping up in about a week or so, depending on the weather. Supposed to be getting really high winds here tomorrow, so but they'll be all good in here. That should do it. There you go. Alrighty, that's all done. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you can hit the like button and subscribe, thumbs up, leave a comment. Happy gardening, and we'll give you an update on how the potatoes are going in the next couple of weeks.